Okay, so we're going to open our project using Windows Live Movie Maker. We are under Expert Movie or whatever you have saved it under from the previous week. As you load it, it will start to load all the photos that you have done. And as you'll see, it'll come up with the transitions that you have selected as well. So if you just play it from the beginning, you'll see that it comes up with the title slide. It goes right into the photos with a transition for you. And I know we discussed last week as we were doing the transitions that you can pick all for one or you can pick separate ones. So however you have chosen to do that, it's up to you. And then I believe we also went into the visual effects arena where you would be able to pick whether you wanted it in sepia or none. And if you have chosen that, you'll see 4 little boxes up in the corner. And when you hover over those, you'll be able to see at the very bottom of that box effects, the sepia tone. So after you have done all that and saved your project to make sure that none of it goes away, you can still work on it and edit it. We're going to go ahead and move on to the credit slides. And of course you're going to select transitions for each of these. They can be whatever you need them to be so that it works out well for your purpose in designing this. So after you have done all the transitions for all the slides, whether you're doing one for all of the slides or you're doing separate ones for all of the slides, save it, do the visual effects, save that, and we'll move on to do the credits. Okay, so if you go to the Home tab, you're going to go to the Credits button. You're going to click right beside there, hit Credits. You're going to see a screen come up that says Credits, obviously, and then you can enter a name there. So when you type it in, it'll show up as that. You can change the text, you can change the background color. It can be whatever you need it to be. I'm going to try and keep it similar to what I already have laid out for the first slide so that it's very symmetrical to me. Everything is the same. It's constant. There's not a huge disparity between them. And as you see that the black line is right there, we're going to go head over to Animations and incorporate a transition into that one as well. If you're doing the same transition throughout the entire project, I would encourage you to use that same transition with the credit slide. If not, you can pick something completely different. As long as that gray triangle is there, you know you're set with that transition. So once you have decided that, go ahead back to the Home button, hit Credits Director. You'll be able to put whatever name you need to put in there in order to figure out who directed it. At this point, I am making up names, and I'm okay with that. So we're going to have that director there. Don't worry about putting a transition in for this part because it won't take it. However, you can move it over to a specific side if you would like it to add that sort of flavor. There just won't be any transitions that play in between the credits. It's at the very beginning that the transitions will play. So you can go ahead and do that. And then we'll go back and do the starring location. The starring location, I'm jumping ahead. Starring, who does it star? Does it star your buddy Tom? Does it star Medina? Does it star Josie? Whomever you would like to put there that's in the film, in the movie, in whatever you need it to be in, you can go ahead and put that there. And again, you can move it around so that it adds that visual effect that you need it to add. And the very last one, after you go back to the Home tab, would be location. Where was it filmed? I have quite a few different ones that I'm going to be using, mainly because my slide was, my photos were taken from a lot of different places. So after you do that, keep with the consistency. It is all well and all good. You can go back to the beginning one, hit play. I need to take those words off. I thought I did. I apologize for that. But you'll see as it starts to play the credit slide, it'll just start rolling up, much like the ending of a movie would be. And as you have positioned those words, that's how it will come across. So if you want that different effect, you can most certainly do that using Windows Movie Maker. And of course, as it ends and as you're getting done, Please don't forget to save it. It's in the upper left-hand corner for you.